Morning, everybody. Some of you will know me, some of you won't. This is my 99, which sadly has been languishing in my garage for far longer than I care to think. I guess it's probably upwards of 5 years since I took it off the road, and the reason it came off the road was for me to basically do the wheel bearing, and then various things got in the way, not least COVID. Glenn Ellis, who a lot of you will know, he stripped out the bearing, had lots of fun doing so. The whole drive shaft is there ready to go back in. Today is going to be the first time in about 4 years I endeavour to get this thing started. Now, I have no idea really whether it's going to play or not. I was working on it last night. The only things that have been changed since it was last started, obviously checked all the fluids, but you'll notice in the engine bay there's a fresh fuel pump, because the previous one was throwing what's left of the E5 unleaded in the tank all over the place when I was priming the system yesterday. It's also had new fuel lines. Obviously really a safety measure, particularly if I ever run this thing on E10. Maybe not, but we'll see. But pretty much everything else is untouched. So what I'm going to do now, set the camera up, cross my fingers, reconnect the battery, turn the engine over and see what happens. Right, okay, so that back on. I'll give it a bit of a helping hand. I've got a booster battery here I can run in parallel. Get it put up. Right. Okay. Here goes nothing. Well, I don't quite believe it, but it is running and it sounds good. It sounds very sweet. So that was rather an unexpected surprise, I have to say. Perhaps testament to Saab's build quality. So one major milestone met. Next plan, I guess, is to try and get this front left corner put back together. There is a small amount of welding, which is a little bit close to, for comfort, to a major mounting point, but the weird thing is that the metal round it is unbelievably solid. I'm not entirely sure why it's like that, whether something had got under the surface and rotted it from the outside inwards, but everything else seems to be in good order, so I'll have to see what's the score there. get the MIG welder fired up and just investigate and get that all properly sorted. Front left corner built up, discs and pads on the front, and I've got fresh pads for the rear. Then I probably need to do all the fluids, and at that point I could in theory put the car back on the road. Obviously I won't be taking it too far, because I mean, although it is now historic, I still need to get it registered, mind, and it is insured, and obviously there's no tax, or rather zero tax, for it being 40 plus years old. I will certainly be getting it checked out by probably Glenn, I should think, and his team over at Carnetics, before I take it any great distance. But all being well, I will see some of you in 2025, and I won't be turning up in something that isn't a Saab for a change. So take care, have a good Christmas, New Year, and all being well, I shall see you soon. Bye.